Let's bring in retired Major General David Fraser, our CTV military analyst. General, thank you as always for joining us.
Roger, good to be with you.
How does it look for Hezbollah right now? Are they that diminished? Can they rebuild from this quickly, or may this take years?
It's pretty grim for Hezbollah right now. I mean, we're seeing one of the best campaigns to dismantle a terrorist organization, I think, in modern history. And, it started off with them identifying what the weaknesses were. It really was highlighted by the attack on the electronic systems. And now with the taking out of the major leadership out of Hezbollah, they are firmly on their back feet. And it's going to be years for them to recoup from this attack from Israel.
Is there a fear amongst the group? I mean, Kauk was killed, to the reports that he was killed. Is there a fear that people won't want to step up and lead, knowing that they may be next?
Well, Roger, I think there's no fear about people stepping up. I mean, and quite frankly, it's just going to embolden their fighters who are, and these are not Hamas fighters. These are a different type of fighter that have got a lot of experience in Syria. So there's going to be a new leadership, but right now they've lost the momentum. The momentum's firmly with the Israelis. The Israelis are going to be attacking absolutely everywhere, going after Hezbollah leaders who are out in the open now, going after their munitions, going after their positions. I mean, this really is Israel has the momentum, but it will be years for Hezbollah to get back from this devastating attack on their leadership.
Does this mean a ground invasion by Israel?
It certainly, I think they're looking very seriously at this thing right now. And if they think they can keep on the momentum like what we're seeing in the last couple of days, I think we should see something like that so that it will set Hezbollah back years and allows Israel to sort of get that breathing space. And I would say, the question, though, is what's next? What's the political solution to this thing? And these are all questions that we're going to be asking ourselves. But certainly Israel is on the move, and they are certainly controlling what's going on with Hezbollah.
And what about Iran with this? Would a ground invasion, they've talked about revenge for the death, would a ground invasion be enough to trigger that?
I don't think Iran's going to get involved in anything more than the political rhetoric right now. They fight wars by proxies. And, right now, Hamas is degraded. Hezbollah looks like it's seriously in trouble. They will continue to support the Houthis, but Iran will have to, figure out what they're going to do, because the way that they conduct wars against Israel is being degraded by what Israel is doing to their proxies.
And what about Lebanon in all this? They've remained somewhat silent, it feels.
Yeah, they have. And, listen, I mean, this is one of the most complex countries and cultures in the Middle East. And, it's very, fragmented in that way that there's not a lot of support for Hezbollah there. But at the same time, there are other groups that are, looking for opportunities. So, again, this is very difficult for the Lebanese and the entire region. But I think they're going to try to retract back and try to stay out of the fight between Israel and the Hezbollah fighters at this stage in the game.
Okay, General, thank you as always for your insight. Appreciate it.